We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. In motion, that's Thornton. Play action now. It's Gino. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Look wide, get this one complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
40-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 31 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Run right up the gut with Gentry. Whoa! And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Man in motion here is Tucker. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle.
A A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Raiders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it. 2nd down and 2. The motion man here is McLaurin. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Koski Merritt. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll go with a counter on first down. He'll get about 2. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. A gain there of 20. First down, Washington.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Man in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, Smith. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Vegas.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
In motion, that's Thornton. 2nd down, Smith. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Gino to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Commanders' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Daniel. He'll get this out wide. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
At the 25-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Checking it down, this one is caught. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
And a yard at the 43-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Daniels gonna throw again. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Washington, first down. First and 10.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. His man, it's Samuel. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Throwing is Daniel. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Out of bounds. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Daniel's going to keep this himself.
The quarterback runs it on the option. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What is this? Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And he will have the Commander's 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Man in motion is Brown. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. Smith going to keep this himself. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Working out of the gun, Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. Throwing now. Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got a man. It's McClure. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend.
And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Raiders 14.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, you should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Here's second down and 3. From the gun, it's Gino. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps it himself and is able to convert for the first down.
That's into the hands of Horton. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Second and inches at the 21-yard line.
Now second and inches. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Vegas, first down.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
That is caught, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders offense ready to take over once again. Here is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commanders 1st down. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. One final play. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel.